What's up guys, Ian Fernando here, and it's been a while since I've done the video, so I kind of want to recap on what 2019 has been for me. And pretty much, it's all about pretty much e-commerce, and most of the stuff has been through reselling, through eBay and Amazon FBA. I still do a little affiliate marketing. You can see from the past blog post that I'm still doing a bunch of push notifications, push advertising, as well with dating and doing a couple of sweeps on pops, but that's basically it. But I'm pretty much expanding into Amazon FBA and reselling on Amazon. So currently I'm in the Philippines. I left the States again, and now I am doing more of an online arbitrage reselling. I just recently hired a virtual assistant to help me with the sourcing the products online because it is very cumbersome. Usually I do a lot of the retail arbitrage or going to the Goodwills and trying to find stuff from clearance and then reselling them on eBay or Amazon and all that stuff. But the biggest question I got, since I basically wrote about it a couple times, is how did I get started? And it's pretty much simple. If you've known me or read past couple interviews or watched my first videos, you know I've started on eBay back when I first started in the online game, even before affiliate marketing. Before affiliate marketing, it was all eBay for me. The reason why I got into affiliate marketing is because of that I had to deal with customers through reselling. Obviously refunds and customer satisfaction through eBay and all that stuff. So I really didn't want to do that. It's the reason why I got into Amazon FBA. eBay, sorry. But now, getting back into that sphere, I did a whole 360 and kind of pulled myself back into eBay and now expanding into the Amazon FBA of things. And so far it's been a crazy learning curve, wild ride, and pretty much fun for my part. Yes, it's definitely more of a hustle work or grind because you are sourcing instead of setting up a campaign and just looking at ad spends, right? You're actually buying inventory, putting it up, and then seeing if people are going to sell. And if it doesn't sell, that's kind of inventory just kind of sitting, and you either have to sell it at a loss or donate it at the end of the day. So there are a lot of things you have to think about it. But so how did I get started? So when I came back to the States, I basically went around the house. I read about Amazon FBA. I read about the advance of people doing much better on eBay. And I was like, you know what, let me go around the house and just put some things up. Luckily for me, I had my old eBay account, which still works, which pretty much had me at, I think, 100 plus reviews, which was good. So people were buying things with trustworthiness to my account. So I basically found things around the house. I used to be a sneaker collector. I used to be a hat collector. And I sold all the stuff on eBay. And little by little, as long as I kept posting, I sold it. Even sold old sweaters, and that got me back to reselling stuff online, which made me go to stores to buy things on clearance. We went to the Goodwills, find things that looked good and try to sell them. And then it got me thinking, okay, now I hear people doing eBay and Amazon FBM, fulfilled by a merchant, or Amazon FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. Now, you definitely pay more fees on the FBA side. You also pay a monthly fee as well. But I think it's worth it because the inventory moves so much faster on FBA than FBM. When I first started on Amazon, I did FBM, and it worked well for me as well. But FBA basically sold all the inventory within a week's time. So for me, it was well worth it to move along on Amazon FBA and taking all the things I've gotten from my eBay and reinvesting it into sourcing products from, let's say, Target, Walgreens, all that stuff, and then pushing it to Amazon FBA. I literally would spend a whole day on sourcing products and then packing them up and then shipping them up within 2-3 days, almost every week, and it was well worth it. And as you can see from screenshots, that I've reached the goal of 4K on it within my first 3 months, right? So I was pretty much excited about doing all that. So now I'm trying to automate this process from retail to now online. And basically all you really have to do is just find things around the house and start selling, right? And the way to get it, and then reinvest that stuff in Amazon FBA, right? Because you don't want the problem with FBA is that you don't want to just send 1 or 2 items because it just cuts into your costs. You want to send everything in bulk, probably about 50 pounds worth of inventory, at least 25 pounds worth of inventory, and then send it off because Amazon has partners with FedEx, UPS that gives you a huge discount on shipping to their fulfillment warehouse, and it's well worth it. That works to just send 2 items in a box and seeing if it sells or not, right? So the best thing is to find things around the house, sell it, reinvest that stuff, lose on pretty much your first month because you want to learn, right? I purposely lost money because I kind of just want to learn the process, the flows of Amazon FBA, and a lot of people they don't like to do that, right? But for me, that's how I learn. That's how I learn quickly. I'm not a person that's going to read, overthink about it, and then see if it will work. I'm more of a person that I'd rather trip and fall right now and figure out how to strengthen my legs and then run at the same time. So that's how I learn. So for me, eBay, start off with just finding things around the house, reinvesting that stuff, and then started buying things on Amazon for FBA, and then growing that inventory pretty quickly. It did take me 3 to 4 months, but hey, it was a great learning curve. I mean, even my first 2 weeks, I was probably doing. My first 2 weeks of researching Amazon FBA was pretty much just reading and watching YouTube. And then the next step for me was like, okay, so let me sign up. Okay, let me just send in inventory. Okay, I know I'm losing on this inventory. Okay, so it's a huge learning curve for me anyway. But my advantage is to learn, and then the learning part obviously gave me the experience on figuring out what to do next, how to use the interface, how to properly ship, why is it better to ship X amount of pounds versus X amount of pounds, right? So these are all things that you kind of learn through the failing process, through what I do, right? Sometimes you just want to learn and have a mentor. Sometimes I really don't want to wait for a mentor. I just want to do it, fail, and go right at it. So that's basically the gist. It's basically going to be the next kind of series of videos I want to get into. I want to get into more of the video stuff and then keep you updated on what I'm doing in the online sphere. So talk soon. Pretty much say subscribe, like, and comment, I guess. That's what everybody says on YouTube, right?